They had fame, fortune, and faces the world adored. But behind the red carpets and flashing cameras were secrets that landed them behind bars. From Hollywood legends to rising TV stars, these are the actors who traded the spotlight for a prison cell. You're watching Hollywood Reveal, and today we're exposing 18 actors currently serving time for crimes that stunned the world. Some fell from grace after years at the top, others never even made it past their breakout role. Either way, their stories prove one thing. In Hollywood, not every ending gets a red carpet. Let's start with the man whose name became synonymous with scandal, Danny Masterson. Once a TV heartthrob on that 70s show, Danny Masterson's story took a dramatic turn. In May 2023, a Los Angeles jury found him guilty on 2 counts of forcible rape for attacks dating back to 2003. In September 2023, he was sentenced to 30 years to life behind bars. Official updates show he was admitted to state prison in December 2023. Online chatter claims Masterson has been transferred into a California maximum security facility previously housing the likes of Charles Manson. He went from sitcom stardom to segregation in a maximum security prison. When the lights went off on Hollywood Hills, the walls closed in at California Men's Colony Prison. 2. Harvey Weinstein, a titan of the film business who became one of its biggest disgrace stories. Weinstein's cases spanned New York, Los Angeles, and London. He was convicted of sexual assault and rape, received a 23-year sentence in NY and 16 in California. His case helped spark the Me Too movement and changed how Hollywood handles abuse of power. Harvey Weinstein is in custody in New York at Rikers Island Jail while awaiting a retrial after his 2020 New York conviction was overturned in April 2024. He has been transferred to and from Bellevue Hospital due to medical issues during this time. 3. Josh Duggar. From reality TV kid on 19 Kids and Counting to convicted sex offender, Duggar was found guilty in December 2021 of possessing child sexual abuse material, and in May 2022 was sentenced to 12 years, 7 months. Josh Duggar is serving his prison sentence at the Federal Correctional Institution Segoville in Texas. This is a low-security federal prison located about 20 miles southeast of Dallas. 4. R. Kelly. Though mostly known as a singer, his case overlaps celebrity, criminality, and long-term sentencing. He has been given a 30-year term for racketeering, sex trafficking, and abuse. He is serving time at the Federal Correctional Institution Butner Medium, a medium-security federal prison in Butner, North Carolina. 5. Michael Jace. TV actor best known for The Shield's officer Julian Lowe. In 2016, Jace was convicted of second-degree murder for killing his wife in May 2014 and given 40 years to life. He is serving time at the California State Prison, Corcoran, a maximum security state prison. 6. Ryan Grantham. Young actor seen on Riverdale and Diary of a Wimpy Kid, who in 2020 killed his mother and planned further attacks. He's now serving a life sentence with a minimum of 14 years before parole. Ryan Grantham is currently serving his life sentence at the Kent Institution, a medium-security federal prison located in Agassiz, British Columbia, Canada. 7. Joe Sun. Played Odd Job in Austin Powers, international man of mystery, but real life delivered a far darker role. Sun was found guilty of torture and murder, with the original conviction followed by a further manslaughter charge in 2017 giving him 27 years plus. Joe Sun is currently incarcerated at the Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility in San Diego County, California. 8. Kayn Walker. Actor/rapper who used social media fad to lure victims. In April 2022, he was found guilty of multiple sexual assault counts, 3 teens, 4 women, and given 50 years to life, with lifetime sex offender registration. 9. Shannon Richardson. Actress with a minor role in The Walking Dead. But the crime at the heart of her story is anything but minor. In 2013, she pleaded guilty to sending ricin-laced letters to President Obama and New York City Mayor Bloomberg. She was sentenced to 18 years. Shannon Richardson is serving her 18-year sentence in a federal prison in Fort Worth, Texas. Her projected release date is in November or December 2028. 10. Jen Shah. A star from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Shah pled guilty in July 2022 to wire fraud and money laundering for a scheme targeting the elderly. In early 2025, she was sentenced to 6.5 years and ordered to pay millions in restitution. She is serving time at Bryan Federal Prison Camp in Texas and is set to be released on November 3, 2026. 11. Skyler Dallion. Her name isn't as familiar, but the case is chilling. Dallion posed with a pregnant wife and child to con a wealthy couple into co-signing their yacht, then the yacht owners vanished after being tied to the anchor and thrown overboard. She was convicted of murder and sentenced to death. Post-conviction, she legally changed gender in 2019 and is reported to be at San Quentin State Prison. 12. Amy Locane, former Melrose Place actress. In June 2010, she drove drunk, blood alcohol almost 3 times legal limit, caused a fatal crash. Originally got 3 years in 2013, in February 2019 resentenced to 8 years behind bars. Amy Locane served her time at the Edna Mahan Correctional Facility for Women in Clinton, New Jersey. She was released in December 2024. 13. Drechsel, a former American Ninja Warrior champion who allegedly exploited a fan starting at age 14. He pled guilty in June 2025 to traveling with intent for illicit sexual conduct and faces up to 60 years to life. 14. Zack Avery, actor and film financier who ran a Ponzi scheme via Capital LLC. He defrauded investors of approximately $650 million, pled guilty in October 2021 to a count of securities fraud, and was sentenced in February 2022 to 20 years, and ordered to repay approximately $230 million. He is serving his time at Federal Correctional Institution, Terminal Island, California. 15. Will Hayden, star of Sons of Guns and head of Red Jacket Firearms, LLC. Hayden was convicted of sexual assault of a minor in 2017 and handed 2 life sentences plus 40 years with no parole. Coms 16. Todd Chrisley and Julie Chrisley, reality TV couple from Chrisley Knows Best. They defrauded banks out of greater than $30 million via fake loan documents, fake tax filings, and wires. Julie got 7 years, Todd 12 years. Social media posts claim their prison cells lacked air conditioning and was exposed black mold. Todd and Julie Chrisley were pardoned by President Trump in May 2025, ending their prison sentences. Prior to the pardon, Todd was serving time at Federal Prison Camp Pensacola in Florida, and Julie was at the Federal Medical Center in Lexington, Kentucky. 17. Zara Phythian, British actress martial artist featured briefly in Doctor Strange. In May 2022, she and her husband Victor Mark were convicted at Nottingham Crown Court of 14 counts of sexual activity with a child and 18 counts for the husband. Phythian received an 8-year sentence. Mark got 14 years. These are 18 reminders that fame, fortune, and applause don't grant immunity from justice. Do you think the law was too harsh on any of them? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this deep dive helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss our next video.